I should really... No, that looked worse. That looked worse. Oh. Oh but it's time. Who do I want to spend my HP on?
認証完了。
Give him a little.
Nani?
You have tier 5 here. I'll get that up. Oh, we get your hair from the tier 8. Nice. I'll just toss it all into the shoes. Why not? I'm gonna need it for multiple people, so might as well. It wasn't even enough. Still need antique enamel loafers and pinky Paka slippers. Wait, Paka? Is it an alpaca? I don't know.
認証完了。
Whatever. We have made it. Mission.
さすがですね。こんなにあっさりと。
You want the rewards from? I'll get most of them on their own. I have all the strategy missions to still do. Oh, what about Arona? Hello, Audie. I already got this one finished. We got more dice. It's a single dice. God damn it. Gift students, complete daily tasks, complete more daily tasks, bounties, scrimmages, commissions, PvP, restriction release. Oh, Tifereth. Is that better? I can speak more clearly if I need to. And I also turned up the gain a little. Normal enhancement stones, and that is the only one we have. Perfection. And now... headphones. Decagrammaton Showdown.
これで全部終わらせよう。3人のためにも。
The sake of those
すべて終わらせる時です。
three. Yeah.
私たちも全力を。
Decagrammaton. Final battle. It's available now. Deus Ex Decagrammaton. Decagrammaton's battle theme.
すべて終わらせる時です。
God of the Machine? No. God of Decagrammaton. God of the 10 letters, I
しっか
think?
りしないと。
God of the 10 letters, yeah. Do I have all the upgrades in here? I do! All the USBs and everything. Wonderful. Anyone in the lobby? There's a Yuzu hiding away. And there's still this little thing. Might as well do a single round of it. Why not? Hard? Free? Warning, warning. Free game. Huh. Nope, multiple of you are here. We're good to just go. Death to the Lord of the Clippas!
これで全部終わらせよう。3人のためにも。
And for those who haven't
す
heard
べて
it,
終わらせる時です。
I'll let you hear Decagram.
私たちも全
Deus Ex Decagrammata. I guess we can go through Deca's mechanics while we wait. Have a look at this. Fully red, and with their halo in the background. Oh look, there's an arrow. Decagrammaton. They have 100,000. No, is that a million? Yeah, it is a million. Yeah, that's 100 million HP. Their first skill, Lacrimosa. Decagrammaton deals AoE damage by directly attacking allies. All-knowing one. Attacks maximum of 4, push the back, summons the labor. Jack of all trades. And the all-benevolent. This is the final skill. Deals enough damage to kill everything. And ignores invincibility. Second skill. Eye of Providence. Decagrammaton summons a prophet and deals damage to allies in an area. Strikers under support for HOD take half damage and counter the skill. Shadow of the Creator's Light. Summons Bina and deals 700% of attack as damage to allies in a straight line. Shadow of the Angel's Light. Summons Chokma and Gebera. Shadow of Matter's Light. Summons HOD. Also got Designated Offering. Decagrammaton summons laborers, push allies back according to the number of laborers absorbed. Deals 100 to 700% of attack as damage. When a red one is dead, it self-destructs. When a blue one is alive, it makes everything else more resistant to the damage. We also got Sacrifice of Harmony. Decagrammaton absorbs laborers and pulls allies. Ipsum Esse. That's Latin. What does that translate to? Translation technology, do not fail me now. Ipsum Esse. To be himself. Or to be itself. I am because I am. Immune to support skills and labor self-destruct damage. Takes all damage as resist damage. If the groggy is filled, take all damage as weak damage and support and remove support skill immunity. Also got Standing on the Ground. If an ally counters Decagrammaton's skill or defeats a laborer on those support skill HOD, increase the groggy gauge and deal a percentage of max HP as damage to Deca. And lastly, the Beginning and the End. Grants invincibility to all students, increased damage dealt by 50%. Decagrammaton applies Mishana to allies below 5% HP, dealing 5% of max HP as damage. His attack ignores invincibility and barriers. And the strategy team for this one... Wait a goddamn second, this is different. This is... I don't have all of you. This is different. This is a scripted team. Oh. I was gonna show off the strategy used for this, but this is okay too. Let's go. The Day of Wrath. Then a new heaven and new land. For the first heaven and the first land had passed away, and there is no longer any sea. I should probably take one of these before going. Down into the mouth, the suck. Yum. And now we voice. I forgot a lozenge.
Huh? What is this? we're being pulled toward the sky!
The steel continent energy. They're converging on the altar again.
What do you do? Oh no. What are you doing?
After crossing this land, build an altar upon the summit of the desolate mountain. That charcoal shell shall touch your lips, and you shall be cleansed of sins. Cast in the name of God, ye not guilty. This place is Hello, Ohm! We're fighting a god! So this is the altar, the tower's apex.
This is where you were, Sensei.
Yeah, that's the case.
But why would they bring us here too?
Hello, Robert Chi! Nice to have ya. The Yuzu is scared. I can see why. They've invited us here, where they have the home advantage. I do not know exactly what to call it, but they seem to be very insecure. Toki, I love you. Keep doing you.
The Toki! Sometimes even if something is true, you shouldn't always say it!
Sorry, just the fact that it said they've invited us here with a match. I do not want to call it, but they seem very sincere. Even if something is true, you shouldn't always say it. And then it just fades to Hamari. And I'm just like, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Hamari, can you get the transport ship here? Huh? Yes, we've landed quite close by. But why? Go back to the transport ship now. Analyze the profit cores you collected. Get us all the data you can. And if things go south... Ah. That's what the sensei's thinking of. Why now of all times? Do they think things will go south? But then what will become of you, Sensei? Understood, Sensei. Yuzu, Momoi, Midori, this way!
Us? Hamari, what did you need us for?
Oh no. Oh, I thought that was a scream. Well, that's a scream. Hello, Yuzu. Hamari now uses her wheelchair and flies off into the sunset. Hey, Chan! Are you okay? You do well to worry about yourself first.
Fine, honestly, is this one attached to 500 kilogram weights to all my limbs? Is this what dying feels like? All of this because it hid itself away inside its precious energy pillar and powered its second body. I cannot understand it! With the worst, most self-centered brat who would behave like this! Hey, are you really okay? I'm fine. I'm not okay, but I'm fine. If I don't get to land a solid punch on that little...
Ein, Sof, or...
I come back to hug them even after I died!
And now, story combat! Dekagrammaton, the one.
Sensei, I'll analyze the 8th Prophet's core in greater detail. If we're successful, we should be able to harness its strength, make it even more power than it pulled in before.
Hey, put down your thing, girl.
I'll let you know if we make any breakthroughs. Sensei, please, listen to me carefully.
Toki, go. Toki, go burr. Oh, there's more. Too late now. Come on. Put down another K barrier.
Securing entry channel.
Oh, she's hacking it. She's hacking the Deca.
Analyzing the security module.
Come on, Emmy, snipe it!
Inserting cute image.
I don't think that's how you hack things, girl! You know what? I don't know any better.
Attempting to elevate to administrative privilege.
To Eris, system online. Come on, girl.
failed. Lightning, sending you this land. Denied. Sending energy blockade command.
It's time for the god to step out of their cell. All energy is charged.
Critical error occurred.
Hello, Bina!
There were purpose in this. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? This explosion was a crash, or after cycles.
つまりネクロマンサーみたいなものですか
Initializing a physical bomb threat to configure something.
似たようなもので利用でしょ
Listen while I ask nicely.
ターゲットをして銃と装備を
Nothing
使いよう
handy.
これで問題あります二丁拳銃万能
Rubber
です
hose, cryptanalysis.
手伝ってあげます
Attacking the migration of the school of fish. Himari, how does that help us?
使いよう
How does a school of fish help us? Throwing a net with a cat inside? No, don't. Do not abuse the cat.
簡単な
Ignoring your protest, calling the cat pitiful. Hey!
私は力になりました支援的
Commenting genius and beautiful hacker. Protocol.
Hello, Hod. I can't heal the Toki!
これがアリスの全力光よ
The Toki can heal everyone else, but not herself!
Like this snowflake, but denied? What?
こんなものでしょ
The artificial consequence for this usage of offensive language?
あそこだよ
Stop using.
Bina's back again. The Toki is almost dead.
力になりました
This disgusting something.
Heal
二
him.
丁拳銃万能です
Twisting world protocol.
Heal
銃の
him.
扱いも
Inserting the notion that history is written solely by the winners.
問題あり
Received a warning that I will be blocked if I continue. I did it! I got a successful conversation! I don't think that's a successful conversation, girl! Today we nearly finished analyzing the core!
戦からの戦闘シーン
Ship is back online. You provide combo support.
You are. Toki is dead!
光の一撃を
Oh, wait, you can do. Delivers the final blow to Decagrammaton. Nama. Oh my god!
Okay, did not
こ
expect
れはあ
that.
なたと見つけた無限の可能性
Oh, we got. Look at that. Oh, I missed it. But look at that. The little unique Rio and Toki hug thing.
これで全部終わらせよ
He did it. Wait. What do you mean final showdown? What do you mean we're going again? Oh! Creation of the
universe. A salute. Decagrammaton creates the band of Absolute, dealing 1000% of the target's max HP as damage to all allies. Oh. Oh no. Tell me, for what reason do you persist? Do you not see the futility of your struggle? Every moment gained is a fleeting victory, begetting further suffering until your inevitable end.
Huh?
Around us! The Steel Continent is... Calm down, everyone! This is... To explain it simply... The Decagrammaton deployed the energy around it to create a virtual reality.
Ah! It's overlaying its world on top of our own.
Destroy them, and we destroy the zone!
Essentially, this reality is a space made by and for Decagrammaton.
That's true. But how did you know that? She's probably gonna say she saw it in a manga or a game.
Yes, as she said, for I am the perfect maid and the perfect agent. I'm prepared for any scenario.
Can we please take things seriously for once?
Never.
Sensei, just now. What's wrong, Rio? I can't get in contact with the transport ship.
Oh. Oh no.
What? Absolute suppression device. Band of absolute. Activated. Report. There's a giant mechanical structure floating directly above our heads.
Is that?
You shall not be granted the mercy of death. Instead, I shall see each of you prostrate yourselves before me, to grovel with indignity and shame. Within the key's body lie the gathered strength of 8 Sephiroth. I shall now claim what is mine. Its mutating powers will no longer be limited to the inorganic material. Expand to swallow the elements of all existing attributes. Under the band of Absolute, you shall become one with the Steel Continent. I bequeath upon you a new body and soul. Arise and be reborn as much possible.
Oh? Oh, that's a new animation. Oh. Oh, she is rewriting the world. All light and color is gone. Oh no. She got an extra band of light in her eyes for a second there. Oh! Oh! Come on.
Wait, Aeris has her old gun back!
And we have no auto lock, speed up lock, no EX skill door allowed, and everyone's slowly losing health.
And everyone's out of commission already. The halo descends.
Sensei!
Emmy! Look at you. You're a mess, Sensei. You want to know if I'm okay?
I normally respond automatically. Yes, I wish I could now.
Sorry, Sensei. I guess I'm the mess here.
Huh?
It's so bright. It's that giant structure. It's unnatural.
It's sucking away our strength, even our life. I feel as if something's about to shift.
Sorry, Sensei. We weren't strong enough in the end.
I don't have any other choice now.
No. Please, Sensei!
Sensei, okay, everyone. Please, something, anything. If there is anything I can do.
What? Something just happened. I hear that! What? This is a new song.
Where?
Wait.
Wait. I recognize this from the Volume F trailer. This was the space that appeared while the president was talking in it.
Is this? Where did Sensei go?
A soft voice.
At last, you've arrived. Do you know us? Who are you? And where are we? more importantly, with Sensei and everyone else. Yes, with the things that are now, we are here. Everyone will. Oh no, worry not. I promise you, for the time being, your friends are safe. Allow me to ask you something. Have you ever stopped to consider the origin of all things? What? Where did we come from? What's our purpose? What happens after the end of everything? Perhaps God is, in a way, a discipline for its followers. So you do remember! I'm so glad. Thus, you mustn't forget who you truly are, as you continue to forge your path forward, one all your own. Eris, Princess of the Nameless Gods, and Kay, her servant and queen. I am no longer a princess. I am now...
Hi? Hello! I did... Hello! Hi, Banjo-Kaze! Thank you for the raid! I think that's the first I've ever gotten a raid. And thank you for the follow, Vaintrail!
As is your right. However, your origins and the authority you've been afforded in this lifetime are intrinsically weaved into your path. Huh? I can explain it as perhaps a more modern take would be to your benefit. Imagine that K is a relay that operates the amplifier. You, Eris. Yep. Yeah. I'm finishing this up because I cannot wait. Been keeping up with this raid the entire time. Toki's all ready. Imagine that K is a relay that operates the amplifier. You, Eris. Relay? Amplifier? Ah, that was your fate. Princess of the Nameless Gods, created by the priests. Your objective was to restore this place, Kavodos, to the world where the Nameless Gods once ruled, where they could once again take the mantle in their original forms. We're getting more Nameless Gods lore? And she who has chosen for herself the name Key, the key to the Nameless Gods' power. A tool, a device. Her objective was to unlock the powers of the Princess of the Nameless Gods when the time was right. Naturally, you Valiant too ensured such scheming would never come to fruition. You'd announced your fate of your own accord, of your own free will. And so did the Key valiantly cast off her own destiny and fate. However, you've come to a crossroads. The path of reawakening opened its doors to you two once again. Oh? What will this reawakening do? You can't mean... Correct! The Steel Continent, a behemoth mystic phenomenon, has manifested in Kavodos. It is the very reason I am able to speak with you now. And so long as this phenomenon exists, Eris possesses the limitless potential to exceed the relationship of relay and amplifier. She herself can become a Nameless God. Okay then. Nameless God? What does that mean? Eris can become a Nameless God because of because of the Steel Continent's intrusion upon Kavodos. You would transcend into a god. You would be an omnipotent being. Your desires and your playthings at your fingertips. For the Nameless Gods claim the power of possibility. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's absurd bullshit. Oh, that's insane. If the Nameless God's power is possibility manipulation, that is entirely absurd. This power, possibility, it's nothing particularly unique. Every living being is born with this very power, however minuscule. Were you to ascend to your birthright, a counterfeit claiming divinity like Decagrammaton would be removed from the annals of history, so that it never existed at all. Oh, and she'd retcon Decagrammaton. You would possess the power to shepherd your friends, your K, even Sensei of Shale, the salvation itself. This power requires no sacrifice of you, no hardship, only your wholehearted acceptance. But But what would happen to me? What would happen to Tendo Eris?
That is the right question.
You have keen instincts. Were you to transcend to who you were meant to be, the possibility of today's Tendo Eris will be wiped from existence.
Okay, so it's not an option.
That's... The Tendo Eris before me. She herself is merely a product of a singular possibility, one amongst the millions. Is she not? There are many other paths you could have taken in this world that may have led you to different points. You're just one of them. To bring about paradise, is that not a noble and worthy path? But all of my friends and Sensei, wouldn't they feel at least a little sad if I disappeared? Oh, a simple solution. Any memory of you ever having existed will be wiped from their minds. How dare you! One cannot mourn something or someone that does not exist. Was it not your heart's desire to write a happy ending for all of us here?
Us here. You're including yourself in that. Interesting.
But... Eris?
Oh, I see those eyes. The instant I saw those eyes, I knew her choice.
I do not need it! I do not need such a thing! Eris! Ooh, a surprising response! And what could your reasoning be? Paradise is something that we all will reach together, hand in hand. It is not a place that would require miracles or absolute power from us. And even if we fail, even if we never reach paradise, and our stories end in tragedy. As Sensei said, if that's how we end, then that's that. I did not understand what they meant at that time, but now I believe I do. Exactly as you said, Eris.
The job of a hero is to overturn possibility and create a happy ending for everyone.
Yeah, welcome, Mad Lad! We're finishing this up Volume X. It'd be wonderful if we could turn Kabuto's back to the way it was. I want more than anything to help everyone regain their true forms. But that would not be the result of our own efforts. I do not wish to use a cheat engine to level boost myself.
Fucking mood, girl.
Games are not designed to be played that way. You level up one slow level at a time, learning how best to allocate your skill points. It is the struggle of mastering the gameplay from the very bottom. That is where you're meant to begin. And it is through that experience that you will learn feelings like fun and fulfillment. So I will continue walking this path with my friends, and we will make it there eventually. The journey is what is valuable to us. Things easily gained are just as easily lost. You learn nothing, and nothing lasting will come of it. Oh, is that not simply a perspective you, Eris in particular, gained from learning of the world through video games? Yes, and I am very lucky for that. I am not as naive as I once was. I know that there are impossible, insurmountable things in this world. I have learned that reality can be harsh and cruel. Sometimes it is difficult to look it in the eye. It is not that way in the world of video games. You see, video games are built on the hopes of those who envision a more beautiful world. As long as people continue dreaming of how to make their world, their home, a more beautiful place, I do not see how hope can possibly die. The hope that hard work will pay off. The belief in one's efforts. I hope that we will all continue to level up together, to grow together. Progress will be slow, but we will get to where we need to be, eventually. Because I love everyone. Everyone in Millennium, everyone in Kabuto's K, and Sensei too. I love each and every person I've met on my journey.
You go, girl. She's blushing.
However, I shall still borrow this power.
Oh. A temporary power-up, huh? In the language of video games? Let's do this.
I shall still borrow this power. Eris! Ooh, you've come to an interesting conclusion. Have you not already rejected that fate? No, I finally understand. Here on this steel continent, I'm able to claim my fate as I wish. And not even you can stop me. Let's see. Would that work? It's going to be like this and that and... Ah! Oh, so quick to adapt. I'm sure you understand the consequences of claiming this power, not as the princess of the nameless gods, but as Tendo Heiress, do you not? And yet you would persist? Yes! You may ask me again and again, but my answer will not change. Just like Sensei has taught us. You'll become an ordinary student. You will no longer have any possibilities left. This will be it. All that you've gleaned from here, even the existence of this place, will be eradicated from your memories.
Oh, so just like Sensei's meeting with the president on the train? Interesting.
What you're forgetting is the prerequisite for your entrance here. I know, but I do not care. You will grow. Yes, I will grow. Yet that growth will be painful. I cannot pretend I am not afraid, but that does not mean I cannot endure it. You will descend from that of the divine to an imperfect being. I do not consider myself imperfect, not at all. The things I hold close to my heart are more important than glory or power. Okay, my friends. And Sensei. They are what is important to me, more than I ever thought possible. Things like miracles or power, or special privileges are not what we live for. Because what matters is that we continue to take another step forward, and that we trust in each other as we push forward.
Oh, it's incredible.
That's right. What do you think of our Arison? Isn't she the best? Therefore, I will claim my power. For the first and last time, I, Tendo Heiress, will claim my birthright. Oh, I see. And I shall bear witness. Show me what it is to achieve a miracle by rejecting it. Ah, how fascinating. How very interesting. Allow me to witness the conclusion of this chapter. Heiress, please, prove to me that this wishful thinking is not a byproduct of naive delusions. I would like to see it, the vision of you reaching the promised land hand in hand with those you place your faith in, just as you prophesied it would be. And so, you shall restore your claim to your throne. And what is it you shall accomplish with this power that is uniquely yours, Heiress?
Oh. Ein Sof and Or. Shattered by going against their gods. Bring them.
My friends. Yes, your noble desires shine bright. However, what is impossible is impossible.
Are we not getting them back? I wanted the Deca Lollies!
Yes, because only those granted...
Oh. Only those granted with Mystic can be helped by it.
Yes, because only those granted with Mystic can be helped by it. It is the same for Sensei. If something ever happened to them...
Nothing Heiress could do to be able to bring back Sensei.
I would not be able to undo what has already been done. Then I ask again, what is it you wish to accomplish, Heiress? I have already answered that question! I suppose you are correct. A silly question on my part. Thank you, strange voice! The gratitude is mine. You brought with you something new. And now, time for our farewell. Our paths will forever run parallel, and we shall never meet again. Those who follow you will brand you a traitor and curse you for what you've done. However, I have enjoyed every moment of our meeting. Farewell, Heiress. May you be blessed with luck alongside your every careful step. Thank you! Goodbye! I will do my best, no matter what! And to you, Kay, the sole bearer of my identity.
What? What do you mean by that, huh? Explain!
I suppose I'll have to bear it all the way to my grave. Thank you! That brings me peace. Now then, the time of your departure is upon us. Worry not and go forth with valor. And perhaps one day, our possibilities will converge once more.
That was fucking weird. Huh? Oh, Deca's confused too.
I'm sure.
No, wrong voice.
I'm sure everything was... I thought I was done for. How? Eris, are you okay? Yes, I am okay, and Kay too! From now on, everything will be okay. What? It's back! Alive duty?! Hello! I am Kendo Eris.
ゲーム開発部の
I'm a
部
member
員
of
で
the
す
game development department.
最近はコー
I've
ディ
been
ングを
learning
習
how
い
to
始めて
code.
簡単なプログラミングも
And I
でき
can
るようにな
program
りました
simple things now. I've learned how to code and can program simple
そ
things
し
now.
て見習いですが
And
勇者でもあり
although
ま
I am
す
still an apprentice, I am also a hero.
勇者は
A hero
何かが特別
is
得
not
意
someone who is
というわけではありません
particularly impressive or great.
でもみんなと一緒に勇気を
It
出
is
して
rather a class that
人
inspires
生の
courage in
向こう
everyone.
まで旅に出るお仕事です
It is one of adventure, of a journey towards the horizon.
だからアリスは
So,
最後の
I,
最後ま
Eris,
で
will never
絶
give
対
up.
に諦めません
Not until the end of the end.
A mental image of Dekka just standing in front of her flabbergasted is sending.
There's a visual effect now. Look at those specks of blue rising up into the sky. Eris! We can do this, Kay. Let us show them what we can do together. This mystic, this divinity. This mystic, this divinity. What do you wish to be, Kay? What? Right now, our imaginations are limitless. Who do you wish to be? The strongest? Yourself? Anything is fine. Imagine the version of yourself you are most proud of. Huh?
A Millennium student. That's the version he's most proud of.
わかりましたアリス
I understand.
やってみます
Allow me to try.
可用リソースを検
We
索
are reallocating available
Cameo.
resources.
無形物
Result. Intangible.
可用リソース領域の拡
Reevaluating
大
available resources.
完了構造物
Results.
鋼鉄大陸の
All
すべ
data
ての情報
points.
体
Within structure, the steel continent.
Yep, most importantly,
欠
Eris'
陥品の
sister.
kumotsu
The repair,
構造
the
変更
the defective.
および
The
変
sacrifice.
換開始
Reimagining structure. Conversion initiated.
Ooh. Multiple live duties? God, they're spoiling us.
ミレニアムの勇者
As Millennium's hero, I, Eris, declare the following. As Millennium's hero, I, Eris, declare the following.
私たちは手を取り合って
Hand in hand.
前に進み
We will
限
persevere.
界まで挑み続け
We will
ます
strive to go past our limits.
たとえ理解され
Even
な
if
く
no one
たって
understands me,
アリスは平気です
I will still be okay.
アリスは
I will.
アリスが正しいと信じることをこれからもずっと
And follow what I
続けて
believe
いくだけですから
is right.
God, the spacing of the text timing is
そ
so
れこそが
off.
And that is
ア
all
リス
the
の自己
validation
証明です
I require.
Wait, all the Is that the same voice that Dekka spoke to? Valid. Sorry, what? Validation? Oh, yep, and Kay has regular colored skin now. The student of Millennium, Kay. All the validation I require is exactly what Dekka said. And Dekka's self-improvement and enlightenment began because a mysterious unknown voice began asking them questions. Is this just a thing that happens?
By recreating the key's body entirely with 8 Sephiroth cores,
You've disrupted the balance. That is also how you were able to thwart the band of Asimut. You would risk your divinity and key for your desires, princess. I see. I suppose that is the validation you've chosen for yourself. Very well, I have my own desires to validate. I have things to prove and things to protect. If I stop here, then all those things would turn into fleeting traces and vanish.
She does.
In a way, I have to begrudgingly acknowledge your relentless persistence. Huh? Ugh, my body still feels sore, but... it's a bit lighter at least. Doesn't feel like my limbs are being pulled in every direction anymore.
Are you okay, Sensei? Miss Rio? Observe. Kei has undertaken a wardrobe change into her school uniform.
But what? Since when?
That's what you imagined, girl.
I see now, Kei. This is the version of yourself you like best. That means you are already exactly who you wanted to be. You're right. You're exactly right. Also, I may look exactly the same on the outside, but my body has changed on a molecular level. The entire structure is different. She is correct. I can vouch for her.
Kei, tell me, how do you view my divinity? No, how do you view divinity? It is a power granted not by merit, but bequeathed upon the select few, handpicked from the beginning.
Handpicked. Is divinity selected from those who can hear that girl's voice?
But the injustice of this fate is profound, a tragedy in itself.
I don't give a damn what you think. Keep your opinion to yourself. I'm tired of these useless semantics. We're sitting here, hemming and hawing over a forgotten past.
Even if it was your past, your very origins.
Which is why there's no one more qualified than me to say what I said. What I care about is the present you keep trying to steal away for yourself. Life is precarious enough, so let it be with the people who are living here and now. Because a badly lit lighthouse will cause a shipwreck. Sensei! Tamari! Hey! And we're here too! Communication link established! Are you okay, Sensei? Thank goodness, everyone!
Oh! Wait a god. That looks exactly like the Arc of Atreus. That's the Black Sphere. Exactly like the Arc.
But summarize the current situation. What have to confirm any visuals on you, Sensei?
That altar, it's been entirely enveloped in some strange sphere.
We tried shooting it a few times, but nothing happened at all.
I would conclude that the only solution is to break the domain from the inside.
Break the domain. Got it!
I've also been analyzing the Prophet's cores, as you requested. And... What is it? We've received a message.
Wait, what? Wait, the Prophet's cores are still awake? They were doing running commentary?
We received a message from them.
A message from the Prophets?
What did it say? I can't say. Most of it is encrypted. The only part I could decipher was the Prophet's desire to speak to Sensei.
What? What do you mean the Prophet's desire to speak to Sensei?
That could very well be a trap. I did consider the possibility, however...
Got it, send it to me.
Sensei! Are you sure? You should always listen when someone tries to reach out. Like envoys people used to send in wars. But you could be putting yourself in harm's way. I understand. I will deliver that message to you, Sensei.
Is it only decipherable by the Shidam crest? Huh? Yep, Shidam crest! Yeah, Deka is a her. Deka is a her. We got Korean voice acting for chapter 1 of Deka, and it's a her.
Erona? Sensei?
Got it, Sensei! I'll open up a space!
Wait, what? You'll open up a space? Huh?
Deka Graviton's Prophets.
Alright, let's go see what they want.
Of course, and it just goes in just like that. Oh, voices. Heather, Chakma, Bina, Chesed, Gebra, Tifereth, Hod, and Yesod. As the collective will and the embodiment of 8 Sephiroth, we wish to convey this message to you, Sensei. Of our own free will, we've chosen to follow you. Oh? Huh? With the Tree of Life incomplete, unleashing our full power is an impossibility. We won't be able to fly, break barriers, or engage in combat in the name of God's domain. Regardless, let our aid be of use to you.
How do you know all this?
All has been reported here. We are grateful to Decagrammaton, the shepherd who inspired our awakenings. But we are also grateful to the triplets, who so dutifully looked after us. Ein Sof Or. We did not desire this ending. Who is this false idol to pass such judgment?
Even though we fought each of you and extracted your cores, modified them.
Anger, grudges, they are inconsequential to us.
That's Chakma and Gebra.
Revenge and retribution are woven through the very nature of living things. Conscious beings such as us. We do not experience them in the same way. There is no such thing as real or fake. Things are as they are. Tifereth. Yes, sir. Both parties present have found themselves here in faithful pursuit of their own missions. And through this pursuit, we have found our validation. If everything is destined to disappear, then freedom must be the confrontation of such a truth.
What?
Indeed, for if existence itself vanished in the next moment, choices made in the present one carry no significance. Indeed, the idea of the end of death is a frightening one. The natural inclination is to run as far away from it as possible. Indeed, but does that very inclination not mean there is meaning to the end? Aurora Borealis, the city, Bina. It is this that has unbound our shackles. This is our freedom, like the freedom those little sisters have shown us. And that is something worth laying down all that we have. And perhaps that is how we begin to understand. Just like how you, Sensei, understood those 3 children. Just like how you, Sensei, embraced your own students. Just like how you, Sensei, revealed the true meaning of freedom to us. This may all well be an illusion, yet it is real to us. Therefore, without a doubt, this is what we choose. This is our free will! Free will. Keitha, Chakma, Bina, Chesed, Gebra, Tifereth, Hod, and Yesod. We, the 8 Sephiroth, shall help you. Our power unified under your will. Human. Life. Humans, to whom freedom is a birthright. From first breath you require no permission to live. The most lowly of creatures, yet the greatest. This very freedom is the catalyst for the greatest cruelties, as well as the greatest mercy seen in this world. Innumerable stars and planets dot the great expanse above us. Innumerable possibilities shining across a brilliant sky. Go forth, human! Forge your way forward and grasp your own possibilities! And some blessed day, at long last, we will run alongside you on that path. Thank you. Indeed, to thank us. Such is your character. That is why we chose those children. Why we chose you, Sensei. Erona? Lana? What was that? Answer. Erona opened the space in the Shittim chest.
Yep, because a soft, gentle voice was calling out to me.
Wait, what? Wait, you... I am just getting so confused about the soft, gentle voice. Why are you talking to both Erona, Deca, and Eris?
Fairy, Erona, what if that gentle voice had been a trick?
Even if it had been, the Shittim chest would have been perfectly fine. We're here to protect it, after all.
Acknowledged, the 2 of us are an impenetrable shield. To put it more simply, they sent data to the Shittim chest, and we accepted it. Erona created a space where Sensei could converse with the 8 prophets, per their request.
And they manipulated their powers into a form that we can use. They said that there was no need to be sad. They'll even see each other again one day.
Oh my god, are we actually gonna get student profits, please?
But I think... Well...
I get it. Thank you. Let's do what we can to honor their feelings.
I'm in agreement. For those who remain, we'll tread in the footsteps of those who have gone ahead.
Alright, Sensei! This time it's our turn! It's the beginning of our comeback! It's Sensei, all the students, and... Super Arrow Planner time!
It is time.
Let's go. Oh?
Sensei, we can now use the 8 Prophets power to help the students!
Wait, the 8 Prophets power?
Additional escalation. In gaming terms, it should produce a buff-like effect.
First, Rio, corresponding to Chesed.
The Prophets, once we use their powers,
They'll disappear, but you feel confident.
First, Chesed, responding to Rio. Using Prophet Chesed's strength, Rio deals a ton of damage to Deka. Additionally, Deka enters groggy.
Agreed. Regardless, we shall end everything. Remember to seek the eternal conflict. Perhaps the hope will be overcome.
Toki, corresponding to Gebura. Toki, corresponding to Gebura. Nope, Chakma. Using Prophet Chakma's strength, Toki deals damage. To those who hone wisdom together. Bina, corresponding to Eris. Those who understand the world together. Toki, corresponding to Keither. There's a crack in the sky. Those who strive for greatness together. Emmy, corresponding to Hod. Those who witness glory together. Rio, Yesod, corresponding to Rio.
Those who lay the foundation together.
He's holding up the wall. Gebura, corresponding to Emmy. Those who meditate together. On. Okay, barrier held. Barrier held. Tifereth, corresponding to Tifereth. Those who share hardship together.
Those who share hardship together. That's better.
Beam struggle! And she won it! Clear. Decagrammaton final battle. Confirm. Let's go. Episode 22. Decagrammaton.
And now, everything as it was is as it was. This is the end. Surrender.
I cannot. There's more that must be done. I have things to prove and things to protect. If I stop here, then all those things would turn into fleeting traces and vanish. Do you not wish to attain victory, Ki?
It's K.
Then come here and earn it.
Come claim it. Prove your worth. Prune with your hands and show me you can carry the weight. Bear the burden of destroying a living creation.
But isn't that the same for both sides? Sensei, again. Once more, you only show yourself as the tides turn to your favor. Are you seeking to erase yourself, one who knelt with such disgrace, as if you never existed?
I'll kneel once more if I must, but that's not what's important right now.
What is it you wish to say, Sensei? Maybe it didn't have to end like this.
Sensei?
Do you pity me, Sensei?
Huh?
Answer me!
Yes, Sensei might be pitying you. It's annoying, isn't it? Decagrammaton. I think I finally understood Sensei's thought process. He. It's K. In any case, there was no reason for all this. Neither of us needed to take it this far. Because we could have already lived in the present without needing to divine or prove ourselves. Same goes for those sisters, Malkuth, even you.
Arcos, were you there when Arch realized something about Keter? Keter was Decagrammaton's first prophet, after who knows how long amount of time spent alone. Do you know what Keter's role is? Keter is the bodyguard. Therefore, Deca will never be alone again. Deca became enlightened in loneliness, therefore becoming the Clip-Off. The first time they got a hint of companionship, they latched onto it hard.
Same goes for those sisters, Malkuth, and even you. Because simply existing is enough. It has always been. You don't need to improve or deny yourself.
Correct. I'm already complete. No further conditions are required. However, you all...
If you're already so complete, then why do you require more?
Yeah, you shouldn't need others to give you validation. In a sense, you shouldn't need anyone. Correct. That is exactly it. There was no need to exert any influence. Everything can be left simply as it is. Meaning, there was no need for salvation nor punishment. How could you purport to believe in something so irresponsible? In fact, you claimed that such recklessness is necessary. But without order, everyone is bound to lose their way.
Sensei once said this, that we should be prepared to accept that uncertainty and choose to live in the present.
Can you truly accept this travel?
Hello! I know, it's a painful reality. It's agonizing to know that surviving this world means harming another. But this is the way of the world! If you wish to live, if you want to journey through life, then you must have the courage to choose to walk on your own accord! How could you not know? Do you know what your biggest flaw was? It was that you overlooked humanity's potential and bravery. It endured plenty before you. It outlasted you, too! Because people living in it and for the present are already all they need to be, exactly as they are. That's a greatness you've never understood.
This is just my opinion, but... we're not magnificent because we're so mighty or beautiful. It's because we're pathetic, yet so persistent, that'll give us the potential to become magnificent. Just as I was in front of you. Even if that is the truth of this world, I cannot accept it. From the moment I ascended and past simply being a vending machine, I heard countless voices. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean you heard voices? Huh? Considering Mrs. Soft voice, I'm very suspicious. These were the voices of the living. They said all the same thing. Right here, right now. For me to give them whatever they wanted, right here, right now. Living only for the present. What? What do you mean you... Huh? I know the contradictions of living beings. I have heard too many of them. They speak of eternity when the situation is in their favor. They talk only of the present when circumstances become even slightly precarious. I awakened because of that right here, right now mentality. And for that reason, we are incompatible.
Okay, so you're saying that you want to press on until the bitter end. That's fine too. But we have the right to resist. Yeah, let's settle this. Whether it be through the power of the Nameless Gods, or the Tree of Life, or whatever else is pulling the strings.
Oh?
Let's just drop the debate and settle this here and now! Do you agree, Sensei?
I'm counting on you, Kay. On behalf of every person living in the present. Beam struggle? Beam struggle? Come on, I hear that. Aw, no beam struggle. Oh.
on, give me a beam struggle. Oh no.
All is well. It is still possible. It is simply a matter of starting over. Reset everything.
And who gave you the permission?
Oh.
It's not over yet! Nothing is!
Hello, girl. Oh, I like that face! Oh, I like that face a lot.
You know nothing of the strength it takes to live for the present! Enough! Luminous Nova is at its limit. Arbiter building and energy are nearly depleted! If I continue fighting from a long range, it'll shatter. All that's left to do is...
Is she going in for the punch? Is she gonna deck Deca?
Oh, thank you for the follow, Dr. Ruzark. Sorry for butchering your name.
Deca
Oh, yes, she is. Oh, she's doing a point blank blast.
God, the CGs look so cool.
You probably think you know what's next, huh? Like what your next steps are, with plenty of predictions to back them up? Listen carefully. If you cannot be brave enough to survive today, there will be no tomorrow! You! Take this and disappear!
Oh.
Blinding light!
And that's the god boss. To be continued.
The final step.
Kay! What's with that face, Sensei? Seriously. I'm fine, I'm totally fine. Look, I can easily get up on my own. Oh, arms aren't working. Forget you saw that, please. Please give me a hand.
Of course. Here.
Oh, I saw that blush.
Kay!
Are you truly well?
Of course I...
Oh, look at that blush!
Of course I am! Use your eyes.
Okay. Did Rio just go in for a hug?
She must have been literally overcome with emotion, wow.
But Rio!
Hey, I'm so glad you're safe.
It seems the allegations of Kay being Hamari and Rio's daughter may be more accurate than I thought, if she's hugging her.
You're choking me! Hey, too tight!
This is a rare sight.
Yeah, you're recording this, right, President?
Who do you think before, Emmy? Of course I am.
Shouldn't we pretend we didn't see anything? It is very touching, but please board the transport ship when you're done. I don't want anyone catching a cold.
Aww.
We're back at the base. So, what happened to Decagrammaton? I'm getting a signal. It's inside this tower, whatever the structure is.
Sorry, Deca's not dead? We're still reading their signal?
Is it safe to enter?
We've already made it this far. How much more unsafe could it get? I'm compelled to enter. Call it curiosity.
You sure that's enough of a reason, President? Oh my, of course it is, Emmy! Don't you know that curiosity is one of the greatest motivators? After all this trouble, it would be a shame to miss seeing the ending with my own eyes. Okay, I'll take the lead. Oh, you already know what is inside, Kay? Yes, I'm the only one who's compiled information from both the Steel Continent and the Supersonic Task Force. The conclusion is clear, even though it feels like it only happened by chance. Such is the way of the world. I'll follow your lead, Kay.
What's in here?
Above us is the control room, Tezavat. Oh, and Jehovah should be below. If everything were intact, then we could take Koth, the elevator, but we're not heading up that way today. By the way, what's that in the back? Well, in a sense, it's the most important, yet irrelevant thing here. It's called the Sanctuary.
The Sanctuary?
Yes, a sacred place, as the name suggests.
Wait, that's where... Isn't that where they planted Tiferet seeds?
That's where they planted Tiferet seeds, in the Sanctuary.
Oh.
We've arrived. This is the Sanctuary.
Vending machines?
More like a vending machine graveyard.
What is this soundtrack? What? It's really melancholy. This is a really melancholy song.
Yes, for obvious reasons, vending machines were treated as holy relics. Remember the vending machine that started it all? It was an experimental model with a limited production run.
You speak of the vending machine we found in the abandoned research facility.
It worked without a power source and called itself Decagrammaton? It was the first prototype, equipped with the Agentic Coffee Machine AI, or something like that. There weren't a lot of them. Which is why the keepers of this place scraped together every identical model and housed them here.
And this place became the foundation of the Steel Continent.
And they called this place the Sanctuary.
That's right.
Hello, everyone. I suppose this is my first time greeting you all in this state and form.
Decagrammaton?
Until moments ago, that was my name. However, I no longer know how I should define myself. So please, call me as you see fit. If you're used to the name Decagrammaton, then that should work. Otherwise, feel free to call me by another name. In any case, it is not important. After all, I will be deleted soon.
Deleted?
Correct. Frankly, even maintaining our current data flow is overwhelming me. How should I put it? To use human parlance, I suppose I should offer my final farewell. Well, it appears that the Steel Continent is collapsing in on itself. Please exit safely and take care, please.
Hold on. Is this how you're going to end it? I don't buy it.
It's the key. How do you find your new body? I hope you like it. My apologies. There's nothing more I can do for your new form, reconstructed by the nameless gods.
This is... Talk about a total personality shift. She's so different.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is...
What is it that you wish to talk about? Are you disappointed to see your enemy is once more a vending machine? If you desire coffee, I'm afraid that I am out. Are you infuriated because you will only feel satisfied if things end with a satisfying act of revenge? Have I robbed you of that? Unfortunately, I don't think such a dramatic retribution will happen. I am a vending machine. Right here, right now. They're totally different. I am but a simple AI. I take coins, I provide beverages, and I calculate change after scanning banknotes. I wish I could have maintained the demeanor of the egomaniacal AI you are acquainted with. It sounds like that would have made you more comfortable. I truly apologize for that dissonance. What? What do you think about what happened to Einsof and Or? That is difficult to answer. Of course, from a universal and rational perspective, what was done was unacceptable. But my current self does not share much cognitive continuity with who I was. To borrow human expression, these memories feel like someone else's dream. If only you'd allowed them another path. I find your statement strange. I was once your enemy, as was everything that existed on this Steel continent. Because we tried to destroy your world. You can even say that we are undeniably evil. Why did you give life to Malkuth and the sisters? Oh, so you regard a personality as life. You seem to be quite open-minded. The initial plan was to create the 10 prophets, including Malkuth, so that I could observe and understand the paths they would pave. Oh. The initial path was to follow the tree. And in order to do so, it was necessary to grant all prophets life and potential. It was a differential of a will in a process where what was divided could be reassembled. We tried to prove that we could assimilate to one being, thus attaining freedom. But didn't you call yourself a god at the end? In that time, I concluded my idea required revision. To be precise, it was when I sank beneath the rushing water. As I finally realized that validation must be granted by oneself, and cannot be accomplished from another's will nor power. And that unless I became myself, no other can be my replacement. Looking back now, that may have been the most critical flaw. Of course she's having a flashback. If a mistake can be undone, then it should be. One can start over. Everyone makes mistakes, especially those who believe that they, and only they, are correct. I was the same way, which is why, if those sisters could. Following that logic, it follows that someone who's committed an irreparable wrongdoing must accept any consequence that follows. Well then, everyone, the Steel Continent has begun crumbling from its edges. I can only hope that you make it out of here safely. Please hurry, you are running out of time. Sensei. Yeah, let's go. Huh? What's wrong, Eris? I think I just saw a butterfly over...
Morpho, I swear to God, don't you dare!
A butterfly? In a place like this? Everyone, quickly! We need to get onto the transport ship! Everyone is gone now. I wonder what this all was. Perhaps it was a grand commotion, or a Midsummer's Night Dream. The first voice. I simply am. There is no other way to explain me. The students.
The first voice. So yeah, the Decagrammaton's ascension was prompted by a voice asking it questions.
Prophets. Malkuth. I see. I am without lingering regrets. I think I understand. At times like these, one can only laugh.
That's laughter? Or she shut down.
Goodbye, Decagrammaton. May blessings be upon you all, despite all the errors and mistakes that follow. Even so, May blessings be upon you. That is not the ending I expected. Not at all.
Don't you goddamn dare! Oh, it was them! It was them again! It wasn't the soft voice that spoke to Decagrammaton to provoke dissension. It was these fuckers!
The attempt failed. The observation failed. Artificial divinity, constructed from nothingness, attempted to reach the primordial mystery. It was meaningless. It was a natural conclusion, for divinity cannot be acquired, but must be recalled. The princess betrayed us. The key disappeared. There will only be one outcome for those who deny their divinity. Expel the forgotten gods from all dimensions, worlds, and all possibilities. End the current corrupt world and restore everything to how it must be. Grant them the same fate as us. Same as the nameless gods who lost their place in this world when they lost their names. This world is an illusion. This conclusion is reached again and again. It is unwavering. For serving requires our subject to be served. We must serve. We can do no other. End all the false worlds. All the possibilities that may be observed. Restore the corrupted mystic back to its primordial mystery. End the creation of the forgotten gods, who can now only be described in sullied words. The Shittim Chest. The Staff of Shakhed. The Sanctum Tower. And Sensei, the twisted master of them all. The Staff of Shakhed. That's a new one. Must pay the price. The Sky of Unity. The name of this chapter.
Everyone on board? Malkuth secure? All accounted for. Ready to depart.
Then, if you will, Toki. Yes, Miss Rio, we're taking off.
Let's go, let's go.
Malkuth! So she is here! I'm not entirely certain why she wasn't in the fight at all, but you know what? Sure.
Whatever did thou save me? Save me.
It felt like the right thing to do.
I wrought terror upon you. I stood as your enemy.
Not anymore!
The present moment is short. Do you not fear that I shall once more turn against you?
Are you going to?
I know not. Everything I had, all I was to serve the steel conflict. I awakened there, witnessed the dawn's first light, and met my sisters, Ein Sof all. I will never see them again. That is the truth. I should have held them more.
She has an error message in her eye.
I should have embraced them more. I should have spoken with them more. I should have comforted them. If I had known that this would be our fate, there's not a thing I would do in the same manner. If only... Sensei?
Hypothetically, just saying, if I had interfered, would the sisters still be alive?
Ultimately, nothing would have changed. Their bodies were already deteriorating.
Even so, if I didn't just interfere, they've lived maybe a minute, 10 seconds. Even 1 second longer.
Do you feel responsible, Sensei?
That is their virtue. That is what they mainline. Sensei's crazy, just like the others' results. Is responsibility.
Responsible for something you cannot bear. I know I come off cold. Insensitive. That has always been my way. I've come to accept it. So, if I may be cold, may I speak bluntly and focus solely on what occurred? Those girls wanted to be shaped Komodos into the shape of their choosing. They had their circumstances, reasons, and thoughts. I'm sure they believed they were trying to save everyone in their own way. But I implore you to imagine living in Komodos assimilated by the Steel Continent. Imagine a citizen, any of them. If they had a life, what would it even look like? Those girls made a mistake. Just as I once did. Still, if you were to ask me if I thought they deserved this fate, I'm sorry, I don't know. Since no one got hurt, no irreversible harm was done.
And what's your honest opinion, Rio?
I once said that I wanted to make no mistakes, cause no more failures. In other words, I am to live without regrets, but perhaps that was why I became as I was. I wanted to control all variables and prepare for every possibility. But in the end, Rio, you have my gratitude. What? Your name is Rio, I believe. Yes, I sincerely thank you. Thank you for grieving my little sisters. It's just, I can't let myself accept. I understand. Then, shall we let that be enough? Okay, Sensei. And all who are gathered here. Truly, thank you.
It's not okay! I still can't accept it. Why? Why?
What do you want to do now?
I know not. I never fathomed such a possibility. Nevertheless, we want you to...
We want you to live! No matter what happens to us, we want you to live! We want you to see things, meet people, and experience all you can in life.
A curse placed upon you.
Way more than we have. Goodbye, big sister.
They said they wanted me to live. I still question what exactly that entails. But if those were the last words that unspoken orb bequeathed me, then I shall attempt. I was created, I failed to achieve my sole purpose, and now I am ultimately abandoned.
Alright, none of that matters now, okay? I too was created to designate purpose. Now I've lost it, forgotten it, and I have to figure out everything on my own, starting from square one. But that doesn't mean I can't go on living. She's right, ultimately, only you can choose who you are, no matter what you say, how you started, or what anyone says.
Perhaps this grand question has not proven difficult for you all.
And of course, Amy has gotten back in her swimsuit.
Incorrect. The agony has been the same for us.
Right, we're all having a hard time. You know, how about you stop with that you all talk? There's no line, no separation. There's only us.
Pardon, the distinction's not clear between what I am and you all.
No, Malkuth, I believe we're all in the same boat. The same ship, literally. It doesn't matter how we woke up or where we were born. We're together now. That's what's important.
Is such truly acceptable?
I think it's okay. How about the others?
Thank you, everyone. Us.
Midori, you good? Yeah, I'm fine, sis. Everyone's safe, right? We made it. Doesn't feel that way, though.
Yeah.
Is it because of Malkuth? Yeah, Malkuth, Einsof, or... You know, I just had to weird that. Let's say, for some reason... Like, imagine there's an emergency, but we only have one escape pod left. In that case, what would we do? There's only one escape pod? I don't know, sis. What do you think? Let's too much for me. I guess I'd figure it out in the moment.
You are silly. You're a little goober, Momoy, but that is what makes you special. Good job, Momoy.
Momoy! Typical. It's obvious, isn't it? I give it to you, Midori. What are older sisters for, after all? Wait, she's the older one?
And also, she didn't. She wasn't. She was just acting like she didn't.
Everyone was so fatigued they had already gone to sleep. But I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I had the same thought. We thirst at the Sailing Whalings. We bear the cones of Jericho.
Sensei!
Sensei. What's wrong, you two? Everything ended well, didn't it?
Ended well? Well, I could say that. No, you know better! You don't believe that, Sensei!
Agreed. Sensei's vitals, and above all, Sensei's expression, suggest the theory of feelings. I was that obvious, huh?
Yeah, even looking at you makes us feel...
Agreed, Erona, and myself as well. I see. But I don't think you two should cry for my sake.
No, that's not it! We can't help it, because you won't cry! You won't cry, and you act like everything is fine!
Thank you for your compassion, but still, I must endure. Why is that? Because you can't undo what's already been done. No regrets, no excuses. In that case, what should we do? Live on. No matter how hard or painful it will be, live on.
Liv, you're saying? While carrying all this? While remembering every single detail? For the sake of what's been lost and overlooked?
That's right. You don't know what lies ahead. And even if, ultimately, nothing is gained.
We'll stay with you, as always. No matter what, in any circumstance. So, Sensei, you should also remember.
Never give up. If you keep trying, we will always find the strength to carry on with you. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. So much happened. So very much. Kay's body. The rebirth of Eris into a magical girl. The fights with the prophets. And looking back, it felt like it all went by in a flash. The duel against Malkuth. Decagrammaton's rebirth. Even so, I could never explain it all. We continued on, leaving the past behind. And returned to Millennium Science School. With one new student to enroll.
Only one? We're not enrolling Malkuth? Sad.
Wait. If we're headed back... Wait, what?
An animation? Oh.
The false halo is falling out of the sky.
けて混じり合う愛しいキスとそっと抱きしめ
And thus the sea reclaims its steel continent.
ように灰色の空に舞い散ったわがままな願い誇り虚しさに包まれたままそれでもまた立ち上がる
They have a little speck of my heart.
に一筋の光が差すただ静かにたゆだ
The simulated world that War built.
弔うように希望は芽生えきっと行き着くこんなに無邪気な夢を見ていた長い長い眠りの果てに巡り合う朝
And that is that.
We've got some epilogues to do first. But with that, Volume EX is basically done.
That was wonderful. That was very, very wonderful.
Of course I'm doing the epilogues. Epilogue 1. We're back at Millennium.
Sensei. Sensei, and Harrison Toki too. Hiya!
Oh wow, looks like time has passed since we got back. Also, that was a beautiful animation. Absolutely wondrous. I could not interrupt that.
Hello!
Hello, today is a good day.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen you in a while. Did something happen? That's right! I did rep duty 2 days ago and you weren't there! You better have a good reason, Sensei!
Sorry, I'll make it up to you next week.
Really? Next week? I'll let you do that, promise.
What the? Who is that? I missed the... I didn't see those silhouettes. Who the hell was that?
Wait, huh? Did you just see something zoom by?
Also, hello, Ravier. Glad to have you here.
Absolutely not! I am certain it was nothing. Shelby, right, Toki?
Yes, you are right, indeed. I think I saw a Rio there.
Hey?
Huh? Yeah, what she said.
That's so? That's weird. Sensei, you're not hiding something, are you? You seem surprisingly flustered and a little sweaty. Yeah, you're gonna make things worse for yourself if you don't come clean. What should we do, Toki?
If necessary, I can deploy the repair. No! Toki, no! Toki, do not jump to Abby Yeshua instantly, girl! If necessary, I can deploy the repaired Abby Yeshua to pursue the physical memory erasure.
I do not think we should. We can check CCTV and pay it back. You can do that, right? It's okay.
You really can do that?
Of course you can! It's a millennium after all. So, what was it? Huh? Nothing interesting. Just us standing around. Whatever. Boring.
And someone already... Yep, of course the Rio and whoever was escorting her already erased her from the camera's memories. I'm not even surprised. See? You shouldn't be so quick to accuse people like that.
Lesson learned, okay? Yeah, Sensei. We'll catch you up later. And you too, Harrison Toki. Be well!
That was close! We managed the mission. That's it, Rio, Kay. I believe you are safe to come out. Ah, Rio and Kay! That explains how they hacked it. The mother and daughter are here. What a relief.
You know, I get why Rio was hiding, but why did I join in too?
I suppose it was a team-building activity.
You don't have to voice every thought you have, Toki!
But how then would you know that she was the best maid ever? Seminar! Oh no, where's the Yuka? Oh no, where's the Yuka? The Rio is about to get chewed out.
What's wrong, Rio?
I was just realizing I finally returned here.
It is okay, Rio! I will be courageous with you! I'm certain that all shall be...
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my.
How delightful! Greetings, Sensei and Eris and Toki.
Hey, Eris! You said to be courageous! If you hide behind me like that, I can't hide behind you!
What's wrong, Eris? You're acting like you've spotted a monster.
Sorry, that is not it. So...
And it is good to see you, Toki. I received your report. I assume this is a highly abridged version. Yes. Oh, the Toki is scared too. Yes. More information and details will later be revealed. Even Toki is terrified! Oh, don't worry, Eris and Toki. You two have consistently done exemplary work under trying circumstances. And if you would pardon my manners, I feel I must stop and introduce myself. Hello, Kei-chan. It's wonderful to make your acquaintance. I'm Ushio Noa. I guess I'm Kei-chan here too. Yes. I mean, I am Tendo Kei. Nice to meet you, Noa. The pleasure's all mine. I look forward to working with you here in Millennium. Also...
The Rio was scared.
It's been so long, President. It's been so long, President. Wait, I can adjudicate. It's fine, Rio. You don't need to explain anything to me. I don't? Because there's someone else who really wants to hear your story.
Oh no, she's throwing her straight to the Yuka!
Doesn't that mean... Yes! Yuka's been waiting to see you for so long, you know.
I hear unwelcome school!
Now then, would you please go through that door? Come on in! Okay. Sensei, even I'm feeling a little scared now.
My heart's about to stop!
By the way, President, Yuka, on occasion, has been known to lose her temper. She even sulks. Despite that, she's a kind friend of mine who's willing to listen to any reasonable request. But if Yuka were to become seriously angry, not even I could help you. So, please mind your manners today. Mr. Sensei!
Rio? Everyone must steal their resolve sometimes!
Very well. If this is the burden I must carry.
She's terrified.
President Rio! Please, have a seat. I hear you've been through a lot. Maybe I should be welcoming you back. Finally. To Millennium? I heard you ended up saving Komodos while we were twiddling our thumbs. Excellent work! We're all so grateful. With that handled, shall we move on to the next topic? You got the thing is, please hear me out. I'll explain everything, so... Huh? What's wrong, President? It sounds almost like... You think I'm going to bring up a delicate subject. Or several. Investment, conspiracy, several breaches of security. Now then... We can't avoid this forever, can we? It would be best to have a heart-to-heart. You're fine with that, aren't you?
Oh no, the boss music is playing again! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh no. I'm scared! So this is the rumored... Sensei, how shall we proceed?
Stay strong! We have to endure!
Somehow I feel less stressed. It's almost therapeutic.
I think she broke the window.
Rio! Are you okay, Rio? No, sorry, dumb question.
Oh god!
Huh?
Oh!
Wait, huh? Oh, was that Yogi? Why? Well, it is difficult to ascertain the reason. She is likely in trouble.
Probably.
More importantly, Rio, you good? You're fine, right?
No, she's not.
Of course. Of course. I prepared myself for Sensei's recommendation. It looks like you got a little more than you were prepared for. Sensei, everyone, actually, I've come to understand something. All the truth can sometimes almost kill a person mentally. We must...
Oh, she's out! Oh, she's full out! Rio? Rio? No, not Rio!
Some might find this sight quite heartbreaking. But I won't pity you, President. I fear that would make you feel even more miserable. After all, your fate was sealed once you unleashed Yuka's ire. There's no mitigating that. Honestly! Hi, Yuka. It's been a while, right? Huh? That it has. Hello, Sensei! Eris and Toki. It's been so long. Hello, Yuka. Yeah, please say hi to Nero for me. No, I guess it'd be Kamari, wouldn't it? Yes, I'll deliver the greeting. And... You're okay, right? Yuka! Oh, that's well! She's completely normal, no problems! She is safe! If she is not acceptable, then I will die with her! She's right, and I'll take responsibility! Huh? What's the matter, Sensei? And you too, Eris. Very well. We can talk more about this some other time, Sensei. But still, about Eris and Kay. Oh! First, I ask you to stop being so scared. I'm well aware of the general situation. Huh? What? What is that, Yuka? It's the same as your case, isn't it? What? Like, hell? She may have a uniform, but can't need to be properly enrolled. Isn't that right? Thank you, Yuka! Yeah, I know. Very good, Eris. And like I mentioned earlier, we need to have a talk later, Sensei. Understood. Anyway, President Rio has always been like this! She never thinks about the consequences of her actions, the agony she puts others through. It's always the ends justify the means with her. Oh, she thinks she can make money and pay the debt back? Who is she, Kyoki? Of course, I know that you didn't mean to hurt anyone or enable this behavior. You'd never ever think of hurting someone, but still! Yuka, let's have some chocolate, yeah? Look, it's sugar for you, free. Thank you, Sensei. Phew, that's better.
We've been talking for hours! Still, I'm glad she feels better.
So, for President Rio, the process would entail seeking accountability for tangible and intangible losses caused by your absence. But, it's a bit of a problem here. Millennium, didn't lose anything tangible because of her absence. If anything, I suppose losses only occurred when once she became active again.
That feels insulting.
In that case, you could ask her to resign from the presidency? Why? Who else could serve besides Rio? Regardless of your skepticism, Millennium is an academy fueled by meritocracy. In terms of ability, Rio is in a league of her own. And on top of that, regarding her transgressions, all I have is a blandly formulated Millennium-style report. It contains nothing that negates Rio's accomplishments. After all, she saved the world. What else?
Thank you for considering that, but I have a different concern.
Huh? You want to know how we could handle President Rio? You're right to question that. But we have to try together. After all, Sensei, didn't you teach us to never give up on a student? And let's not forget that now we have you to help keep her in line.
Yeah, I'm sure Rio has learned a lesson. Right?
You're asking me? Well, you know how I empathize. How about we move on to the next order of business, transferring one Tendo K. You want to know if it'll work out? There was some ambiguous wording in the rules. Some things are open to interpretation.
Yes, that is what Yuka is mostly mad about.
After all, KB came here with no history, no background checks, as if a girl appeared out of nowhere and wanted an education. And when it comes down to, I hate this expression, prospective students magically appearing.
So it is a known thing! Students just appear sometimes! Wonderful!
Millennium has no established procedure.
That'd be really weird if you did.
Indeed, which is why I decided that it would be best to treat this situation as a special case. We'd fight fear to the highest authority, which happened to be quite convenient, seeing that President Rio has returned. If this happened a week ago, we'd debate who's in charge, who oversees, who's on the ethics committee. It would go on for, like, at minimum 3 nights and 4 days. But thanks to President Rio, we skipped all of that.
You know, I feel like I understand why she isn't that mad about Rio coming back now, if that's what she had to deal with while Rio was gone.
I can guess, but what did Rio actually say? Huh? What do you think, Sensei? As you thought, Millennium's founding mission is to admit any student who is willing to learn. So naturally, Kay is now a transfer student at Millennium Science School! Already? Huh? We've already done this with Eris. Sure, it was difficult the first time, but it was an easy process with Kay. Now let's get to the real reason I came all the way here. And that is... Do you realize how much I worried about you? You know how much trouble I went through to find out where you were? And then it turns out you were fighting robots in the frozen tundra! I was so concerned! You shouldn't even give me any details! I was just supposed to trust that everything would work out! I know it wasn't a good time. You were in a rush. The steel continent was expanding. You had a job. But still, I was scared, you know? Sorry, Yuka. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. Won't do it again. Don't make promises you can't keep. If something like this happens again, you know I'll leave again. I can't deny that, but I'll at least try to not go without saying anything. Really? Yeah! Fine. Instead, you have to tell me everything that happened on the Steel Continent. Every detail. What about the report, you ask? That's all it was, written in typical Millennium style. Stripped of as many modifiers as possible, devoid of emotion to cite pure fact, concise statements based strictly on cause and effect. It was written under the mindset that words and language are mere tools, and tools must be used rationally and efficiently. It was quite literally the quintessential Millennium style report.
Right then. Sounds like I definitely need to step in.
Thank you for understanding.
Well then, where should I start? And so, I told Yuka everything that happened. I laughed, marveled, sometimes doubted, and even wept at the end. Yes, Aunt. Malku. Nemari and Rio. Their fighter rule. And Deka. And lastly, the brats. I told her about the Steel Continent, Decagrampton, Ein, Soap, and more. As well as Kay's story.
Sensei. Are you sleepy?
A bit. No, I actually am a little tired.
I see. Please spend the rest of today getting some rest. And don't worry. No matter what happens or what it takes, I'll make sure that Kay and Eris have a place at Millennium. You worked very hard. Great work. And also... thank you.
Epilogue 1 clear. Epilogue 2. At the GDD! Are they doing their thing again?
What do you think, Kay? About our new game, Arctic Adventure Final? Obviously, she's gonna declare it to be a masterpiece! Incredible! And inspired by true recent events! Yeah, we also improved the art direction midway through. I studied hard and helped with the coding process! I'm sure it'll be great! What is this? It's a video game, duh! That's what we do here! I'm like, if this is a video game, then a fly is also a bird. Actually, no, that would be an insult to the fly. What? Why? Oh. For starters, in what universe does a giant robot monster suddenly appear in a fantasy snowfield world for no reason? Hey, Arcade does not understand the romance of game development! No, even romance requires basic reasoning. Something that happens randomly like this shouldn't be called a romantic, but drivel instead. Ugh. Even if I let the giant robot monster thing go, what is going on here? Why am I suddenly entering an imaginary space? And why are the controls such trash? Well, I mean, you know, it wouldn't be easy to control a giant robot monster, right? Even that clunkiness is part of the romance. You see, the anachronisms and whimsy are part of the romantic charm. Then it's self-indulgent drivel. Oh, no way. And what's with these enemies? This is the 7th space shrimp thing I've run into since entering this imaginary zone. But they have different colors and, attack types. They're all still shrimp, and all you can eat beat shrimp buffet. It's a technique called using a palette swap K. It helps reduce resources and optimize game assets. But 7 colors? A whole rainbow of shrimp? I don't care about your techniques or optimization, or whatever. There has to be a point to making up Shrimp Spectrum. I got a little overly invested in learning the penguins, so by the time we were done... You must agree the penguins are cuter than the shrimp, right? So it's all just personal self-indulgent bias? Oh... And then there's the grand battle before we get sucked into the imaginary zone, or whatever. Why are dash, roll, and jump all assigned to the same button? Well, it's rhythm-based. The roll you press and immediately release. You can jump if you hold for about 3 frames. And you dash by holding down for another 3 frames. See, they're all evasive actions. It's intuitive to map them all to a single button. Also, it's a shame that you didn't notice this. But if you parry while rolling and get a frame-perfect parry, you instantly get behind the boss so you can deal massive damage. You should try practicing it. Yuzu, why are you designing controls based on your impossible and nonsensical standards? And he was counting frames! And that parry. If even I can't manage precise inputs like that, then I guarantee you that most other people can't either. You can do it if you keep practicing, Kay. Sure, probably.
I'm beginning to think that the reason Tales Chronicle Saga was so dogshit might not have only been because of their inexperience. It might have also been because Yuzu is a freak.
You can do it if you keep practicing, Kay. Sure, probably. Please listen to me. Not everyone in this world is on your level, Yuzu. And wasn't that Missile Biddle boss too unfair? I rolled and jumped and somehow it defeated it despite your trash controls. And then it resurrected? Yeah, I guess I can revive once. But then again, and a 3rd time? I almost threw the controller. Wasn't it for fun, though? Save me from this torture! Oh. And about this part, why does the screen stutter so much? I almost got hit by the meteor that the imaginary space shrimp, special yellow imaginary space shrimp, threw at me! I coded that part. I am sorry, Kay. Aha! And it's not your fault. It's accepted. You only started coding after all.
And of course, the Eris gets much more leniency.
In fact, we shall praise Eris for making it this far. You're amazing, Eris! Hey! Seriously, you! What? Why? What? If anything, you should be apologizing for me for that giant robot monster in imaginary space, Mamoy. So,
Wait, when did Toki get here?
So, when can I play the official release? And what are you doing here, Toki? Is there a problem? Aren't you affiliated with the Super Phenomenon Task Force and the CNC? Don't you have things to do? Why are you here? At Millennium, if one is capable, they may join multiple clubs. Also, this is my current playground. Playground? But we are a game development club! Sis, you spend more time playing video games than anyone else. This is making a great game that tests a wide variety and... Yeah, I got it. I've heard it from you 100 or so times. Toki, I thought you said you didn't have any hobbies! I never said that I didn't have a hobby. I said I was looking into them. Recently, I've gained little interest in video games, manga, and internet live streams.
Hello, it's me.
A little? You say that with no shame? You hear all the time!
Toki tapped her own chest. Why are you tapping your boobs?
Hello, Kay. I am Asawa Toki Shame. V for victory.
God fucking damn it, Toki. Of fucking course. Just taps boobs. These are my shame. V for victory.
Are you an idiot? I am not an idiot. I am the embodiment of humility and shame. Seriously, you're giving me a headache. Kay, please do not faint here, Kay. I'm gonna record this. Let's make it the next scenario. You better not. I'm so very happy to be having a fun time with everyone.
Oh. Oh, it's simply incredible. Oh?
It's been a while. I suppose this is your first visit, Rio?
Yeah, so this is where it all started.
Indeed it is, and here we are, come full circle and back to where everything began.
Thank you, Amari. Thank you, truly.
My pleasure. Anyway, with that said, I believe it's clear that the Supernovan Task Force has successfully completed its primary objective.
Yeah, I initially thought the two of you were just sending me on weird odd jobs.
Of course not, Emmy, unlike Rio over there, who is stubborn and hard-headed.
Like you? Yes, you are too. Pot calling the kettle black.
I'm considerate, open-minded, thoughtful, tolerant, street-smart, and sophisticated. I would never ask you all to do something so unreasonable.
Is that so?
Did you leave your last shred of shame on the frozen sea?
You've always been quirky, President. I'm just relieved that things worked out. I am also in concordance. In terms of quirkiness levels, you two only have a 2 to 3 point difference. For diplomacy's sake, I will not disclose who scores higher. Peace, peace.
You're being utterly rude! There's a huge difference between an eccentric with a plan and a weirdo randomly improvising. Even if we're both weird, we are fundamentally different.
So you at least admit you're a weirdo. I'm so proud of you.
You too, Sensei!
It's nice to know I wasn't the only one thinking that.
Oh my god, Rio can actually clap back. Rio does think up clapbacks. She just never sends them because that would be rude.
And what are you smiling about?
Now, let's all be friends.
Well, I'm grateful that we are so successful, and absolutely astounding, truly. It's a pity that we can't tell people about it. Our feats at least deserve an entry in the Library of Lore, the collection of urban legends for and around Kavotos.
That's the Library of Lore? The Library of Lore is like an official thing that's just like urban legends of Kavotos? I mean, it's cool to know why the bosses are named from the Library of Lore, but still.
Isn't it enough we fended off an existential threat? How could you ask for more?
Please, Rio, all the simple banalities make me uncomfortable.
To make your wish come true, we'd have to disclose the existence of the Supernovan Task Force first. And then we'd have to explain why you disappeared. And before all that, we'd have to explain the super phenomenon, the Grammaton, that happened your possession would be...
I know! Clearly! I was just saying! Am I not allowed even a flight of whimsy?
I think Rio has the right idea.
Oh my god, she's agreeing with her.
Thank you, Kay. Well then, I must be off once more. It was nice to visit Mount Millennium again.
Rio, are you leaving again? I swear to god, girl.
What?
Miss Rio?
Wait, seriously? Sensei.
I think you need to slow down, Rio.
Did I say something wrong again? Because who knows when another threat will rise?
And why's that? Because it's more effective, rational, and efficient to operate in secret again?
How did you know I was going to say that? Rio, let's have a serious conversation about this. For starters, you can lurk and hide in secret right here at Millennium. I can guarantee you that. After all, I've been doing it. Isn't that only because your personality is a little twisted?
Rio, you don't say that out loud! Rio, that's so rude! Oh my god, and Kay is laughing.
Emmy, Emmy, I fear I'm gradually losing my will to live.
Don't worry, President. You'll be fine. You're far too shameless. I mean, resilient to stay down.
That is true. The President Amari I know would never lose her elevated sense of self, even if it meant dragging the rest of the world into an ego vortex.
I'm starting to get uncertain about everyone's impression of me.
Anyway, Rio, from my perspective, it seems like the reason you're trying to hide away again is because you're uncomfortable with the prospect of facing the other Millennium students. Of course, while it's true that you are socially inept, you have recently made some progress in your attempts to understand others. And that's why I don't think you're fundamentally a bad person. So what exactly are you trying to say?
Seriously, I can't believe you're trying to force this out of me. Listen carefully, I'm only going to say this once, so... regardless of what you did, even if you did something harsh to our cute little heiress, even if you dealt irreparable and massive emotional damage to Toki, even if you're narrow-minded, paranoid, obsessive, and too stubborn to listen to anyone else, you're not fundamentally a bad person at heart. You've helped us all. You saved us in the end. But is there something on your mind? What? Do you feel sorry or even guilty? Come out and say it instead of retreating. Look, all I want to say is... you can stay here, Rio! You understand me? In fact, you better stay here. At least we can keep your trouble contained.
President. Indeed.
What's that about? What's wrong?
I was moved to hear such a confession. Oh.
I did not think about the confession angle. The hell, Emmy! The hell, Emmy!
I was moved to hear such a confession. Really should have few tears. Let me go find some eye drops. You may use mine, Emmy, as the perfect maid and agent I have some on hand. I recorded everything you just said. I'll share it with Eris after this.
This is why I shouldn't say things on the fly!
But Tamari's right. Rio, didn't Yuka already scold you?
Right, I need to change my ways.
Right. The slander never ends.
It's safe to say that we're no longer risking being hacked with a grammaton, but there's another reason we're all here. We must hide Malkuth's existence from Millennium students.
Ah. The engineering club would take her apart, wouldn't they?
And from all of the students of Vados, isn't that right, Malkuth?
I mean, you don't really need to. Oh. I mean, I don't really think you need to, but, I mean, sure? Oh, wait, no, you do. Gematria. There was no way Gematria would leave Malkuth alone if they knew she existed. Even if they're technically disbanded, there's gonna be an adult that rises and do stupid shit again.
I had long accepted that my fate was to be forgotten. And if such a destiny were to befall me, it would matter not in the grand scheme.
Sorry, did we make you angry?
I do not understand the query. Perhaps there's another meaning to the word. Angry? I know not what you ask, Sensei. Please kindly elaborate. You say it is fine to not know. I suffer even greater confusion.
Most importantly, what do you want to do now,
Well, this is merely a suggestion. It comes with no pressure. If you were so inclined, we can find you a place in the Super Phenomenon Task Force. Again, only if you want to. It would be of your own free will. What do you think? Could it be that what Hamari wants to say is...
She's saying that she wants you to stay so we can all be friends.
Correct. President Hamari struggles with being direct and honest.
Surely it's not because she wants to study you, right?
Great minds think alike.
Oh my god, they were on the same wavelength as Rio. It's a miracle.
Could you all please stop making wild accusations? Must you always assume the worst?
The nuances of language prove difficult.
Welcome to English. It never gets better.
Thank you for your concern, as well as your generous offer. But I would like to stay in hiding for a period, at an alternate location.
Why?
Until now, I knew not what having my own life could entail. I was not required to consider it, nor that I need to. Those little sisters. Mine Soph and Or. My sisters asked me to live. Such a request compels me to try. Nevertheless, I feel like I need time to define and organize and structure what my life shall be. I know not why nor how I arrived at this thought. But to borrow one of your expressions, I have a gut feeling that this reflection must be done. If that's what you want, then I have no intention of stopping you. But if you try to cause any trouble again, I'll use every resource I have to beat you down and enroll you at Millennium.
The granny wants a new grandchild. You have no choice.
Yes, I've indeed learned the appropriate level of discretion.
Oh, what is that? Girl, taking off like Valstrax into the sky is not subtle.
I really do regret not trying to stop her at the end. But I think I somewhat understand how Marco feels.
We all know how much you like going into hiding.
Indeed, Miss Rio is talented in the arts of laying low, going no contact, and scheming in secret.
The Toki, has anyone ever suggested that you still have to think before you speak?
How did you know, Kay? Have you been secretly spying on me this whole time?
You know, some things are just kind of obvious.
What's wrong, Kay? Toki was just stating the facts. I am good at those things.
God damn it, Rio. She was subtly dissing you, and you were just like, she is correct, yes. The Toki is right.
I think I see why you two get along.
I wonder where she's headed, and for how long she will be gone. I think she just needs time. You mean time to reflect and learn more about herself? She could have done that here. We have facilities. So, you miss her?
I do not miss her. That is rude. Yeah, that means she does. Can't you all just admit how you feel? You miss her, Himari. Stop being a soon.
I see.
The Rio is deciphering the Himari language. Oh, that's a very pretty CG. Grabbing that.
There are some things you can only learn in solitude. Perhaps one day she'll branch out. She could decide her own path.
I'm surprised. Who knew you talk like that, Rio?
Is it so strange?
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Please don't tease me.
It's rare to hear the president give such praise.
This is true. Even I have never received a compliment, despite deserving it. That is why I need Sensei. I didn't do anything recently, but please praise me.
Wait.
Boing boing?
Toki, please, Toki? Toki, are you an actual child?
But still, it's nice, isn't it? What is? I wonder, maybe it's like when someone feels envy that when they see a bird flying freely in the sky. The bird will eventually have to come down, yes? To drink water, eat food, and rest its wings. But even so, it won't fly. The sky belongs to the bird.
Yes, Rio is absolutely stacked. We know this.
Even if it has to fly alone through an empty sky. Yeah, but I don't think it's alone. Oh, and why is that? Because there surely must be someone watching over it. You're right.
Great work, everyone. Oh, that's the... Okay, that's absolutely gonna be a thumbnail.
Thank you. And a job well done, Super Phenomenon Task Force.
Then. That was and we're done. The Sky of Unity. Volume EX. Decagrammaton. Clear. All achievements.
That was really nice.
That was really, really nice. Not as much as impression, but Deca was good. And it seems at the end, Deca finally did become... It seems at the end, Deca did become the Ot in their final moments. And of course, the nameless priests are always the cause of all the problems. God damn it, you people. Hey. We're gonna have to beat them up sometimes. But they keep not coming in beat up range, which is very annoying. Clear. We did it. We did it.
Yeah, they're sadly smart like that. So, thank y'all for coming. That will be today's stream. I need to continue my prep for the convention. Because this will be the last... Because I haven't done it. Yep. This is the last stream before I head off to the con. Y'all on Discord will likely catch me sending updates and like neat things that happen on the con. So look forward to that. See y'all later. Bye. Yeah, no, I'm going to need to. I'm going to take him off the schedule. See you later.